going to Patagonia. I'm going to Patagonia. I'm going to Patagonia. I'm in Patagonia. Well, it's not every day that you get to start your day by hiking on a glacier in Patagonia. That's exactly what I've decided to do. I've actually done this whole mini trekking activity where they put crampons on your shoes. So they're these metal devices that basically hook you into the ice of the glacier. And I am now on top of Perito Moreno Glacier, which is the most famous glacier in pretty much all of Patagonia, and they say that it's one of the only ones that grows or stays the same instead of shrinking like most other glaciers in the world. I feel my speech is a little slurred because it is so cold here. Honestly, the forecast says about 10 degrees, but don't believe the forecast, it is all a lie. Over here the winds are freezing, they are glacial, so if you do come here, make sure to wear at least 5 layers, which is something that I highly regret not doing now. For this whole walking with the crampons, there's the method. You have to be very deliberate with every step and almost dig your feet into the ice a little bit. That way you're stable, that way you don't fall, and also your foot has to be pointed in the direction that you're walking in so that you don't twist your ankle. The water that you can see over here on the glacier is so clear that apparently you can drink from it. I'm not surprised because this is actually the 3rd largest reserve of fresh water in the world. So let me try. Oh wow. Right, well I'm sitting here casually taking a break. The thing to admire is right behind me. Look at that color. This is basically water that's become ice under here, and layers and layers and layers of it have been formed over time to create this stunning massive glacier, which is 60 meters above water and about 150 meters below water. I'm at the entrance of an ice cave at this glacier that just formed about 3 days ago, and it'll be here for another 3 days. So this is a relatively unexplored part of the glacier. I feel I'm the first person, or one of the first people, to go inside. I'm really excited. It's supposedly stunning. Let's see. Oh my God! Look at this! And it goes on really deep. I'm tempted to go all the way over there, but I know that's not going to be a possibility. That was honestly mind-blowing, one of the most spectacular sights I have ever seen in my life, and to think that nature created that is just wow, can't even put it into words. But if you're wondering about the contrast of the white glacier behind me, the crystal blue cave that I was just in, and this brown soil, well, this is explained by the glacier constantly pushing the mud back and therefore creating these almost hilly landscapes around it, which is what I'm walking on right now. We've taken off the crampons, so that was the end of the hike on the glacier, and I'm about to go to another adventure now. Come with me. Do you remember how I told you guys that the glacier that comes out of the water, that portion of it, is about 60 meters? Well, I found that very hard to believe until I had the comparison of a 30-meter boat with a person on it and the glacier behind it. So yeah, pretty massive, pretty intimidating to say the least. I've always had a dream to see llamas in the wild, and just as we were driving from El Calafate to El Chalten, which are the 2 most well-known areas in this part of Patagonia, look what we find. I saw llamas! This drive is considered to be one of the most scenic in all of Patagonia, and look at that. That is the lake where I came from. I was on that side of the lake just now, and where I'm going is all the way over there. There's the peak of Fitzroy just on the other side. That's about 200 kilometers away now, so the fact that we can see that means the visibility here is crazy. The closer we get to Chalten, the more prominent the peaks of Mount Fitzroy are becoming. Those peaks actually inspired the logo behind the famous clothing brand Patagonia. So that's where I'm going now. I have selected 2 or 3 hikes to pick from when I get there. The weather is looking amazing for hikes. Yes, it is very windy, but it's not every day that you get this kind of clarity and this kind of sun. So I'm feeling very lucky and definitely very excited. I have selected a hike called Laguna Capri, which is supposedly famous for a lagoon called the Capri Lagoon, but also for a really beautiful viewing point and a secret waterfall that appears on a total of 0 maps. But I have done a lot of research and I've managed to locate the coordinates, so wish me luck. Alright, coming out of the woodland, and we saw a sign just back there saying that there would be a nice viewpoint. Oh my god! It's so different seeing this so much closer than when we were driving, for example. Oh wow. I honestly, I can't get over it. Well, this is Laguna Capri. Look at that. The trek was definitely worth it. But this is not my last stop because there's still potentially a secret waterfall. It is such a peaceful feeling to be the only person here. Like the grandeur of everything is really fascinating. Look at that, for example. And then on the other side, look at that. And to just walk around here in complete silence, hearing no human voices, just the sound of nature, is really quite humbling, I have to say. Isn't it amazing to be doing a hiking trail and then out of nowhere you spot a glacier on that mountain over there? It's amazing to think that in this part of the world there are so many of them that not even all of them get recognized. Crazy! I have gone off the main trail in order to maybe find the secret waterfall. As you can see, this one is not as manicured as the other trail that I was doing back there. I'm trying to listen to the waterfall and maybe hear some water rustling noises, but all I can hear is the wind. So in conclusion, I would be a terrible mountain guide. I can definitely hear some water now. It took a while to find it. I had GPS coordinates, but no signal, so couldn't put them in. But I figured out where to deviate off the track and which way to take downhill onto a pile of rocks. My cameraman has almost taken a fall. I am pretty sure the secret waterfall is this way. I am excited. Come closer. This is incredible. The power of this waterfall is absolutely astounding, And to think that it's a secret waterfall is a pretty magical feeling as well. It actually appears on a lot of the Patagonia tourism posters and advertising, but no one ever knows where it is. Well, trust Kristina to do enough research to find out. I am the only person here admiring this stunning force of nature behind me, and I think I'm going to stay for a while, just take it all in. This, to me, is El Chalten's best kept secret. From here, it is pretty much a downhill walk towards the start of the trail again. I'm still buzzing from the fact that I managed to find that secret waterfall. I can't believe it. The feeling of reward that you get when you get there is unparalleled. So if you guys are ever in the area and want to do the same thing, I highly recommend it. From here, you can get a bird's eye view of the tiny town of Chalten, where we are staying. It actually looks really cute from up here. There's really not much going on. It's one of those really quiet towns with a lot of hostels, a few hotels, some bars and restaurants, and that's pretty much it. The main attraction around here is definitely the glaciers and the hiking. Well, after that 13-kilometer hike, I have definitely deserved a trip to the hotel spa. I'm heading back to the airport now, which means that my time here in Patagonia is sadly coming to an end. Boo! I would have happily stayed an extra day in El Chalten to explore some more of the beautiful hikes in the area, but all I can say is that the nature here is so magnificent that you honestly don't know where to look half of the time. I found myself wishing that I was an owl just so that I could sort of spin my head around 360 degrees and admire everything around me all at once. I would definitely return, maybe to another area of Patagonia next time, and I hope that you guys enjoyed this vlog. Please like, comment, subscribe, and keep smiling.